The Celtic striker, as Gaffer calls Jacko, is going wacko for goals. At the moment, 8 in his last 5, including 2 hat-tricks, a total of 12 for the season for Georgios Giakamoukis. Mark Guidi, is he at the moment got to have a place in your strongest Celtic team?
Well, Celtic's next game is is away to Rangers, so it'll be interesting to see if he starts that one, Rob. But the good thing for him with Kyogo Furuhashi out, Celtic maybe looked a bit lightweight in the number 9 role, but Giakamoukis has stepped up to the plate. He scored a number of good goals. When you assess some of his finishes, Rob, going back to a game against St Johnstone a few months ago, a finish against Barry's Alloa in the Scottish Cup, I think it was maybe one at Tannery's. He's a quality striker, really good finishes in there, and he has played a real big part in the last couple of months. So to answer your question, at the moment, yes, he starts against Rangers. And
if and when Kyogo comes back, when Kyogo comes back, and there's maybe 2 or 3 weeks still to go on that one, Barry, the way things are going at the moment, would you have to be fitting the both of them into your Celtic front line?
Well, it's going to be difficult in terms of Kyogo, Rob, because his last game was Boxing Day against St Johnstone. So he's been out for a lengthy time, so he's going to certainly be short of match fitness. But in terms of Giakamoukis, technically he's not as good as Kyogo, but when the ball comes into the box, he's for sure he's got that knack of finishing. And I thought his goals at the weekend, certainly the first one, making that run to the back post, it was a great header, great ball in for Jota, but it was a great header from Giakamoukis. The second one, again, it's a reaction after he misses the first one. It's a reaction bang into the bottom corner. So at this moment in time, it looks to me if Giakamoukis will be the number 9 when Celtic visit Rangers at Ibrox.
Yeah, I guess what I'm getting at is that when Kyogo's back, does Ange Postecoglou have to find a way of getting Giakamoukis based on what he's doing at the moment, Mark? And we're working on the basis probably that he's now got his confidence and he's going to keep on banging in the goals. You would have Kyogo through the middle, or we would have thought so maybe a few months back when he was doing what he was doing. But the way things are right now, would you try to find a way of getting them both in the attacking formation?
No, I wouldn't. No, because first of all, if you're looking at the next game, which is at Ibrox, I'd be very surprised if Kyogo goes right into the starting lineup.
No,
possibly on the bench. Couple of weeks down the line, if Kyogo's got minutes under his belt, looking the part, and Giakamoukis, then you've got that kind of decision. But listening to the way that Ange Postecoglou operates, he'll do what's right for the team. Now, if the formation he fancies against a certain opponent is playing the two of them together, then fine. But he won't do it out of, I need to keep Giakamoukis the team because he's a good lad and he scored a couple of goals, and I need to play Kyogo because I signed him and the fans love him. No, he'll do what's right. He won't be swayed by any sentiment. He will be totally and strictly professional and pick a team to do a job on that particular day. So if it means the two of them together, fine, but he won't do it just for the sake of it.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.